quoted the pasuk in we're on Tzadik Aleph and Beis. Kol tzofayich nosu kol yachtov yiranenu. Right, the Nevi'im together will sing your praises, yiranenu. So that's a proof. Tchias hamesim in that Torah. Amar Reb Chia bar Abba, Amar Reb Yochanan, Asir kol Nevi'im kulan lo mashira b'kol echod. I'm saying the question. Shnema kol tzofayich nosu kol yachtov yiranenu. Right. Every Navi, in the Navi, each one has his own way of expression. But Losed Lovo, if Tchias HaMesim, is Kol Echad Yoranenu. So I asked, why? What is it telling me? So I was thinking, we say, Yiftach B'dor Kishmo B'dor, the Gemara tells us. Yiftach was not Shmuel HaNavi. But Yiftach B'doro, as a leader, he was the equivalent of Shmuel B'doro. Meaning, every generation receives what it needs. Every generation has its challenges, has its nisoyim, and the Gedolei Torah of that generation address whatever those needs are. Every Navi, the way he expresses himself in his, what we call his signon, that was to address the needs of that generation, or that particular segment. Losid Lavo, that truth is going to be clear. There's no reason that you have to express it differently. It's like the Gemara says in Avodah Zarah, "Ein adam lomed al mashli b'chofetz." Person studies what he's more attracted to. Or the Gemara says that a person studies from one Rebbe, another person necessarily can't study from that same Rebbe. There's a certain, you want to call it chemistry. There's a certain chemistry between a Rebbe and a Talmud. So a person could be outstanding in a certain way, but factually, there has to be a certain attraction between the Talmud and the Rebbe that you should be able to, one should be able to. So that's why each Navi has to speak differently. He speaks with a different, he expresses himself. But Lo Said Lavo, where the truth of Hashem is going to be blatantly clear. It's it's undeniable. You can't deny it. Therefore, the Navi, all the Nevi'im speak with Signon Echad. Kol Echad Yoranenu. Therefore, they sing the praises of Hashem exactly the same way, because there's no reason for each of them to express themselves differently. Because everybody sees things the same way. Okay? A person who denies a Talmud, share halacha from him, you're stealing from him his inheritance, his rightful inheritance. You'll see. A person wants to study from a person, and the Rebbe chooses not to teach him. So if you choose not to teach him, it's like you're stealing from him his inheritance, something that he has a right to. You're denying him something which he has a right to. Shenemar, Torah Tzivilonu Moshe, Morosho Kilas Yaakov, Moroshi L'chol Yisrael, Misheshimei Bereshis. From the very beginning, he could have said, what he says, Moroshi Kilas Yaakov, Misheshimei Bereshis. From the beginning of creation, this was destined to be his. So what was destined initially to be his, you're denying from him. Let's see Rashi over here. Homenei halocha milalamdo. You withhold the halacha not to teach him. B'sheshimei Bereshis, d'chsiv Bereshis bora b'shvil haTorah she reishis. Here, the world was created for what reason? The Torah, which is reishis, and who are the people who are supposed to study the Torah? Yisrael, nikra reishis. To also, shasid lanchilo bora elokim es hashamayim. So what was originally created and meant to be this person's morosha, you're withholding it from him. She goes lo binachas avosov. So it's interesting. Every Jew, right? This the Gemara, the Rambam says, you have Keser Torah, you have Keser Kuna, you have Keser Malchus, you have Keser Kuna, and you have Keser Torah. What's Keser Torah? It's Munach Bezovis. It's laying in the corner. Keser Kuna, Keser Malchus only if you're a descendant of Malchus based David. Kuna if you're Zara Shalaron. But Keser Torah, it's laying there in the corner. It's for anybody to take. That's for every Jew to take. Every Jew. It could be the most simple Jew, the most sophisticated Jew, the greatest genius. Anybody who's called Yisrael, Because it's kol hamonei halacha mi talmido. Mi pi talmid. What? Halacha. Is probably luminam las lasos. It's luminam las lasos. Shmaitz the Hilsa, as the Gemara says. You know, it's actually a practical halacha. I always say, you know, the Rambam, I always have the question. The Rambam says in Hilchos Talmud Torah that there's a chiyuv al kol chochem v'chochem Yisrael lelamid es ha-talmidim. Here. Every person is a chochem, he has a chiyuv lamed es ha-talmidim. So my question on the Rambam was, he should say, there's a chiyuv al kol chochem lelamid Torah. What do you mean lamed es ha-talmidim? I mean, you only become a Talmud after you're taught, right? When you're taught, you become a Talmud. What is it to teach the Talmidim, to teach the students? After you're taught, you become a student. But he says, no, the chiv is the lamed is a Talmidim. Okay? So what I said was, what the Rambam is saying, the chiv of a chochem, of a person, is not to encourage you to study. A Talmud is a person who wants to study. If you want to study, I have an obligation to share with you the Torah. If you're a Talmud, I have a chiv to teach. Lamed is a Talmud, but a person, if I have to go run after you and convince you, that's not the chiv of a chochem. That's arevus. That's kol yishar arevim zeluzeh. That obligation is not on the chochem per se. But the chochem is only, if you're willing to study, I have to deliver. This hamonea halochem pi talmid. If I deny you, a person who has an interest in learning, and I deny him that, then I'm gozim nach. But let's say the person has no interest in learning. Do I have to convince him? And I'm not giving him what's his rightful heritage. You're not gozim mi nachos avosov. If he has, what? No. Right. No, maybe you do. If he's open to learning from you, then you have to deliver. Then you have to deliver a halacha. It's not easy asking it halacha. Hamonea, if you deny the Talmud halacha, kol hamonea halochem pi Talmud, you deny him the halacha. The way Rashi is learning is what? Because it has to go, Breishis Bara Elokim. The Torah was created for Reishis. The Yisrael Shnik Reishis. And Torah is Reishis. So that's his from the beginning. You have to give him what's rightfully his. But it's mi pia Talmud. It's also mi pia Talmud. What's mi pia Talmud? Min Talmud. What's mi from the mouth of the Talmud? If you monei alocha mi pi Talmud, it's like you have to spoon feed him. Mi pi Talmud, from the mouth of the Talmud. I was just thinking, what's the pi Talmud? From the mouth of the Talmud. It's like there was a person once many years ago went off. Today's person is upper 60s. He lived in Philadelphia. This person doesn't even keep Yom Kippur. So he said to me once, very genius mind, said to me, he says, they forced it down my throat. You understand? Here it says, Hamonei halochem mi pi Talmud, from his mouth. If you deny it from the mouth of the Talmud, here he's complaining that they forced it down his throat. Maybe it should only be put in his mouth, not down his throat. You know, let me chew it myself, you know, and swallow myself. You don't have to do the swallowing for me. So I was thinking, Chazal said, what was the relationship between Yisachar and Zvulun in terms of material support? It says they put the food in their mouth. It was to that degree, meaning they had no effort. Yisachar didn't have to waste a moment to be concerned about his material. It says, they put it in their mouth. It's mipi Talmud. Similar to what the Gemara says, Rashi says, Elu hamishpotim asher tosim lefneim. Right? No, Moshe, Teravadas, 1956. What does Rashi say over there? Elu hamishpotim asher tosim lefneim. It says, Keshulchan Aruch. The Rebbe has to present it, Keshulchan Aruch, like a table that's prepared. Right? You put raw food and you say, now process it yourself. It's Keshulchan Aruch. Everything's prepared for ready consumption. That's mipi Talmud. Mipi Talmud. That you present it. It's literally it's ready for immediate consumption. It's not figured out for yourself. Yeah, but it says monea. But you're denying the Talmud. Monea halacha mipi Talmud. He didn't teach him that it should be shagura. I mean, he didn't teach him that it should be to that degree. Here? Yeah, okay. Same idea. It should be so well prepared that it should be for immediate consumption. You should be able to retain it. No, you're denying it from the mouth of the Talmud. Literally, that's what it means. You're denying it from the mouth of the Talmud. The Rebbe has to present it so well, and it's so impressive that the student fully absorbs what the teacher is teaching. No, it turned him off. That drove him away. That's what I said jokingly. He said he shoved it down his throat. Didn't put it in his mouth. Went beyond his taste buds.